Friends, check this out. Something totally brand new. We've got a handheld chainsaw. I'm going to test it out. So let's get cracking. All right, friends, it's time to unbox. It's the Hardell 6-inch cordless chainsaw. Comes with a storage case. Sturdy storage case. Spin it around. Let's see what we got inside. Got the manual. Get to that in a moment. This is the chainsaw. Quick note from Hardell and some tips that we'll read in a moment. Protective gloves, an extra chain, the charger, a screwdriver, and some oil. If we check those tips, we need to make sure we oil it, adjust the tightness before using. Number 3 is to let the machine do the cutting and also let it cool down after 20 minutes of continuous use. The batteries are 21 volt, 2 amp lithium ion. Friends, charging is as easy as plugging in the brick and getting it hooked up right here. No notifications on this, but the brick does turn green when it's fully charged. With it unplugged, bam, we can check our charge just like that. Friends, let's run through these specs. Keep your work area clean. Avoid places where things can explode. We've got 6 inches of cutting. It's a brushless motor, 7 meters per second. We have a pair of batteries. Of course, lithium ion. It is made of ABS and steel, 2,000 milliamps of power. We can cut about 35 pieces per battery. Run time is about 30 minutes. Charging time is an hour and a half per battery, and it weighs about 2.5 kilograms. Checking out the after service, you can answer questions by contacting me at this email address. Of course, we've got the chain, safety bezel, the lock button, the switch, a comfortable handle, and on the back a battery indicator. We do need to note the chain direction. Notice that little tooth is pointing forward. That is correct. If the tooth is pointing back, that is not. Next page, we've got how to replace the chain. Notice we can loosen, remove the cover, use the screwdriver, turn it forward so that it can align with the guide plate. We can align the corresponding hole with the chain, and then we can install the cover back in place and tighten with the provided screw. The tightness should be about 1 to 3 millimeters of play, as in picture B right here. To run the chainsaw, we need to push in the unlock button, and then we can pull the start trigger to make it run. Sliding in a battery is as simple as push this in and slide it in place. Of course, make sure you read all the safety warnings. These can change if you've got a newer version of the manual. Once again, work safety, friends. Keep it clean and well lit. Do not be in an explosive area. Watch out for children and bystanders while you're working. Always be careful with your electrical safety. Make sure for your personal safety you stay alert, watch what you're doing, and make sure you also use personal protective equipment, eye protection, etc. Be wary of unintentional starting. Remove the wrenches before you power it on. Do not overreach. Make sure you keep yourself balanced. Dress properly. Make sure you keep your hair and jewelry away from the device. We do not have dust collection, but those are good things to be aware of as well. Do not use it if the switch does not turn it off. Any power tool that cannot be controlled with the switch is dangerous and must be repaired. Of course, do not try and fix anything while it's plugged in. Store them out of the reach of children and make sure you maintain them. Check the alignment, add oil, etc. And then keep cutting tools sharp and clean. Moving on to battery use, only use the provided charger. Same with the provided batteries, and make sure you take care to keep them away from objects that could be dangerous. If you're getting service, make sure it is a qualified repair person. Friends, I'm not going to read through all the safety warnings. These can change and you should read through them. They are all added to help keep you safe as you're working with your new mini chainsaw. All right, everybody, safety glasses, gloves. Let's push this in and let's take out a little limb. How cool is that? All right, once again, safety glasses. Let's try one more. This one a little bit larger. but super slick. Alright, so those cuts were awesome. Let's see what it's like to change the blade. The first thing I'm going to share is that you can put it in here, so it's kind of like having a little vise to work on. You do need to take off the battery. This comes out, and we need to take off this little piece right here. This pin is locked in with this screw. To make it easier to go back on, you want to loosen it. If you turn this to the right, it's tighter. If you turn it to the left, it's more loose. So notice I just slid it back by turning it left. When we put on the blade, make sure these teeth are facing forward. Now we can drop it in the groove, slide it inside till it locks on that spot. Once again, make sure you've got the teeth all the way inside. So I'm gonna just back up and get this in here again. So it's in the groove. So we've got the chain in the groove, slide it over the middle, find that little pin, lock it in place, and then when you've got that in place, we can add that cover back. Notice I'm artificially adding tension by pulling this forward just a hair. When that's in place, lock it back in. Then we can stand it up and find that little screw and tighten it down until we've got the proper tension. You want about 1 to 3 millimeters. That feels more like 5 millimeters of plate to me. So I'm just going to tighten it down a couple of cranks until you've got the tension that works for the projects you're going to do. There we go. Chain replaced in just a few moments. Friends, as I wrap up, I love how compact this all is. There is a place for everything when you store it. Super efficient, and it was a blast to work with. Friends, there you have it, the 6-inch Hardell portable chainsaw. 2 batteries, tons of power, super cool when you're out working in the yard. Of course, friends, if you check the properties, there will be links in the description. And of course, friends, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also hit that share button so more people can learn about HLModTech. Don't forget, you absolutely make my day if you take time to leave a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button. And last but not least, hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.